94.5 PST, it's Rashaud, and I am joined by Pete Wentz from the group Fall Out Boy. How's it going, Pete?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. So first of all, just congratulations on the success of your album and the tour. So 2013 was a really big year for you and the group.
Yeah, wild, unexpected.
Yeah. And of course, your People's Choice nomination. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know if we've ever been nominated for a People's Choice Award. So it was pretty big deal when we saw the other bands like that were in the category.
Yeah. So, I mean, off of your success, is there a chance that we'll never ever see another Fall Out Boy hiatus? Is that it for, going on break?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like for us it was really good for the band and for our personal lives to kind of take a pause and appreciate everything. And if you run out of steam, I don't know, we would have definitely broken up if we had just kept it together, So if we ever need to take another break, I mean, I guess we would. There was never the intention of let's take a break because this is going to make people sad. It was kind of let's figure stuff out before we really do damage to our band.
Right.
So, but nothing in the foreseeable future at all.
Perfect. And you're with the group, you've been on tour for the spring and the summer. How do you guys kind of not get on each other's nerves, or do you guys clash every now and again? Because, you're with each other, you guys are best friends, family, because you've been together for so long.
I mean, there's not, I think that what it was at the end of things before we took a break was dudes were actually burned out. So, people didn't want to be there. People were tired, and we weren't even communicating with each other, really. Now, yeah, of course there's clashes sometimes because we're like brothers, basically.
Right.
And, if anyone who has a sibling knows that you do sometimes clash.
Absolutely.
Whatever. And sometimes that's what creates some of our better songs and stuff like that, and whatnot. But in general, I think spirits are pretty great, and we've been hanging out with each other a lot more, by choice, obviously. So, everyone's in a different situation now, too. People are married, people, kids, family, that kind of stuff. So I think that we respect each other probably more now as adults.
Now, you just brought up kids and having a family. So how has it been co-parenting your son with your ex, Ashlee? It's
pretty easy. I feel like when you both are working towards the same thing, we both just really want him to be fulfilled and happy, and he's the easiest little boy ever. He's just so creative and so sweet. Him in general has been probably my greatest journey in life, my greatest adventure. Yeah.
Now, do you see wedding bells in the future with your current girlfriend?
Do I see wedding bells? I'm not opposed to it at all. I feel like one of the great things about the relationship that I'm in now is that it's just it's so easy and simple, and she's my best friend, so we just hang out.
Yeah,
it's cool.
And that's really good. Personally, how are things going with you? I mean, aside from Fall Out Boy, I know you've written books, and is there any more writing and acting in your future?
Well, I spend a lot of time. I do this TV show called Best Ink, which is a tattoo show, and so I spend a lot of time doing that, coming up with ideas for that and filming that. Writing the book was one of the hardest things that I've ever done, in the way that I didn't really understand what the editing process was. It's such a different world than music that I was under the impression that it was going to be this easy thing to do, and it was really hard and really took a toll. So I could picture myself maybe doing it again. I would really need to carve out a chunk of time to do it and have be really inspired. But in general, I think more than anything right now, I really want to work on my label. We have a new Travie McCoy record that will be coming out sometime soon. We just put out Panic at the Disco. So I want to focus on getting some new music out and focus my time on that a little bit.
Can you tell us more about that Travie McCoy record?
Man, it's awesome. I've heard about 10 or 15 songs. I don't know which ones are going to end up on there and which ones aren't, but I would say that he is at the height of his career as far as being an MC. The stories that he's telling on the songs and stuff are just out of this world and awesome.
Yeah. So going back to Fall Out Boy, the band is, of course, staying busy. You guys have a European tour next year, and you're performing at probably the biggest Thanksgiving Day parade in the country. So any surprises for that performance?
I don't even know what float we're on yet. So, I'm taking my kid with me, and I'm please make it be a float that he, that he's going to be stoked on. It's got to be, he will not be happy to make that trip and not have it be one that is something that he's into. So, hopefully that's what that is. And I don't know, we've never done that before, but I've always watched it on TV, so it's really exciting to I don't know. It's always fun to like break new ground and do something that's a little bit different.
Absolutely. And then, also coming up, you have the Nickelodeon HALO Awards on the 17th, and I believe you, Austin Mahone, is also going to be there performing. So I think that's a good look.
Yeah, that'll be fun, and I feel like it's always good when you can do something that kind of like shows kids about giving back or like shouts kids out for giving back. I think that's always a good thing to do just as a human being.
Right. I mean, you're riding high right now off of the success of, your album, and then Alone Together, that new single, is doing really well. So congratulations again.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
And I mean, it's good to see that you guys were able to come back, and not only just come back, but also come back and, be number one and, still be able to top the charts.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Very humbled, though.
Yeah. It's Pete Wentz from the group Fall Out Boy. You'll see them a lot in the coming days. Jimmy Kimmel on the 18th, presenting at the American Music Awards on the 24th, and of course, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on the 28th. Thank you so much, Pete, for hanging out.
Thanks, dude. Have a good one.